We want to send a big congratulations out for entrepreneur and pop singer Rihanna. She is officially now a billionaire. This is all thanks to her Fenty empire. According to Forbes, Riri's net worth is an estimated $1.7 billion. Look at how much makeup she is selling. But how does that translate to the everyday Black woman entrepreneur? And what can Black women do who do not have a pre-billionaire Rihanna platform brand money do to become successful business women? Here to join us to give us some insight for this is Miss Denise Hamilton, who serves as the founder and CEO of WatchHerWork. Denise, how are you this evening? Welcome to Roland Martin Unfiltered.
I am great. Thanks so much for having me.
All right, Denise. So first and foremost, I'm trying to figure out if you are the coach that get us to that Billy, you need to create a watch him work. How about that one, Denise?
We watch him work every day.
Oh, there you go. There you go. All right, so let's talk about this because let me just, I'm gonna put this out there for full transparency, Denise. When I read that Rihanna was at the $1 billion mark, and this is according to Forbes, I mean, I was like, okay, should we care? I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be honest with you. Should we care, right? But then, after some thought and talking to my team, I was like, you know what? We should care because this is a very critical time to be financially successful. I mean, of course, we're in the middle of a pandemic, but I think that there is a changing view that people have about money that is very, that will uproot what has been years of get money mentality. There's something changing, Denise, and I want to for you to share your expertise on this. I might be far off, but I think that now entrepreneurs are kind of coming into those business spaces not just wanting money, but they want to make an impact. And Rihanna is doing that, and she's doing that very well. But how do you walk that line when you don't have the music, the modeling, the endorsements behind you to already give you that necessary push?
It's a great question, and I'll back up a little bit. Your first question of should you care? We should absolutely care because the way Rihanna made we absolutely should.
School me, Denise, school me.
If you can see it, you can be it. Right? The example is really powerful. Plus, the way she made the money being inclusive. She was at the vanguard of inclusion when it comes to cosmetics, doing a full range of colors. She proved to an entire market that selling to us and valuing us is good business. And what a powerful message. So yes, absolutely, we should 100% care. But your question is a really powerful one, right? What does this mean for the average Black woman that's starting a business, maybe starting a business right now? I got some good news and I got some bad news. First,
right, the bad. No.
I got the bad news first. Let's do it. Let's do it. Bad news first. The average, according to Black Enterprise, this study is about 1.5 years old, but the average Black woman-owned business annual revenue was $24,000.
Wait a minute, hold on, Denise, hold on, sister. $24,000 for the whole year?
The whole year. That's the average, okay?
Wow, okay.
Which means we have more hobbyists than business women, right? And so we have to be honest. We have to be honest about kind of what we're doing, how we're approaching our businesses, and how we're supporting and undergirding them for maximum success. That's why we need to see Rihanna out here killing it, because there are some lessons that we can take from Rihanna. No, we don't have the modeling. No, we don't have the music. No, we don't have all of the things. But let's focus on the things we do have, right? And what we have is creativity, innovation. We are close to blue ocean, right? There's so many businesses that need to be started in the Black community. So many. So many. So we're close to the customer. We understand what the needs are. Now we just have to layer on the business skills on top of that. We have everything that we need. We just have to activate it. So it's a great time. Like you said, there's never been a time like this. I call this Black girl hunting season. Right? There's never been a time like this.
I want you to say that again so I can put it on a t-shirt and get rich. All right, go ahead and say it again.
It is Black girl hunting season. Let's go, right? And the things we got to do is we just have to be more about our business. I shared the stat of the average revenue being $24,000. For white women, I believe that number is about $143,000, right? That delta, we got to close it. And we got to close it fast. Because we're going to be impacted by this pandemic.
Right. So here's the thing real quick, because culturally, and I'm seeing this, my wife is a business owner and I know she does work and everything. But one of the things that her and I often talk about is, making sure that you're doing the administrative work to make sure that your business is a legitimate business, because we're in this cultural space where a lot of entrepreneurs, whether you're male or man or woman, they're assuming that if you put your stuff out there on social media and you sell it, you're a business. So help us to understand that it's important for you to get registered in the state of your business, to make sure that that paperwork is all straight and all of those things, just as much as it is marketing yourself. Can you talk to us a little bit about that?
100%. There are so many opportunities to do business with corporate America right now, but you can't do it if your papers aren't in order, if your documents aren't in order, if you're not structured. We saw it with the PPP loans. A lot of Black people were not able to access those funds because they didn't have the structure of their business correct. They weren't paying themselves correctly, right? These things really matter. And I know it's so easy to just take that money in cash and not really do all the paperwork. That's the easy way to do it. But if you do it that way, you have almost guaranteed that you'll always be small, right? And so we want you to grow. We want you to expand. We want you to be as much as you want to be in terms of growth. And you can't do it if you kind of act in a way that's small and amateurish. The truth of the matter is, all too often, we ask amateurs for expert testimony, right? And it's time.
Hold on. Woo!
That's what we're doing, right? So Linda is a cashier at a store, and you're like, hey, what do you think about this? Honey, Linda does not know. She loves you and she wants you to succeed, but she does not know. So we have to challenge ourselves to push out and access resources from people who have actual businesses. And I love the coaching community. I do, but we need to be careful and vet people that we hire as coaches and make sure they have a demonstrable business and not just a coaching business, right? Like if your business is selling me coaching, then you are not necessarily exactly the right person to be giving me coaching about my perfume business or my laundry business or my dry cleaner, right? So make sure that you're getting great advice. And there are so many resources for great advice, right? Even your local library. That librarian, if you call them and say, hey, this is the information that I need, they will give you the demographics. They'll give you the upcoming trends for your industry, what is happening. Like, they'll share so much information with you. So you have to push past, and that can be intimidating sometimes, right? But we want you to push past that intimidation and access those resources, because you need the right information if you're going to move forward and build a successful business.
Denise, we got a couple of moments left, and I'm so happy and grateful for your insight and just to emphasize these things. Are there a couple of, nuggets of wisdom that you can give to Black women entrepreneurs out there? Can you give us like 2 or 3 nuggets that we need to keep in mind?
Absolutely. You want to have a successful business, the first thing you have to do is make room for your dreams. Make room for your dreams. Clear out the distractions. Cut your expenses. You may have to cut down some activities. Maybe your kids play 4 sports. This season, they won't have to play 2, because you have to make room for your dream. right? You have to create the financial environment, and you have to create the time. Maybe you got to get up an hour earlier or stay up an hour later, whatever you got to do. But what we too often do is we have our lives and we just put our business on top of it. And that's just not going to work.
All right. That's the number one. What's number two?
The other one is, I got to say, team up. Y'all, we have too many people that are selling 5 candles, and she's selling 6 candles, and she's selling 8 candles. Boy, if y'all got together and teamed up, you could sell 1,000 candles, right? So find people that are like-minded, that have similar interests, similar passions, and let's figure out ways to work together to get the bigger product. So rather than selling, 7 candles at the flea market on the weekends, can we team up and sell 1,000 candles to Sony or 1,000 candles to a bigger corporate customer? Maybe, but you don't know if you don't try. Structure those relationships well, paper it up, have everything in order. But I guarantee you, we can do more. We can go further together than we can alone.
There it is right there. Denise, we appreciate your time. I love it. Make room for your dreams. I love it. Team up. I'm feeling it. How can people get more insight? Because you got some wisdom. You dropping some jewels on us tonight, Denise. So how can people get more wisdom and more guidance from you and keep up with Watch Her Work?
At the site, we have over 7,000 videos that are giving advice for women. It's a free service. Everything from how do you ask for a raise? How do you tell your boss you're pregnant? How do you get money from the bank for your business? All kinds of information about how you can be a successful professional woman, because we just don't believe you shouldn't have to have powerful friends to have powerful information. So we try to make that available to you. So just visit us at the site, and we'd love to see you as a part of our community.
Absolutely. Denise Hamilton, founder and CEO of Watch Her Work. Denise, I'm gonna pull you up on this one. Watch him work has got to be in the works there. You gotta have that coming.
We'll talk about it. Call me.
Definitely appreciate you. Thank you so much, Denise Hamilton, for joining us here on Roland Martin Unfiltered.
Folks, back to that Roland Martin Unfiltered video in just one moment.
Seek is a streaming platform for virtual events and virtual reality experiences featuring the biggest names in music, sports, and entertainment from around the globe. So take Seek Sizzle and take a look at this. But the Seek's mission is to enable content creators to directly generate revenue from a global audience on multiple devices, including VR headsets, smart TVs, gaming consoles, mobile and desktop devices. Now, whether you're a gamer, music, or sports enthusiast, Seek has something for everyone. Go to seek.com, that's CEEK.com, and use Roland Martin Unfiltered's discount code RMVIP21. That's a smooth discount code. RMVIP21 for your next purchase. All right? And that's at seek.com.